An introvert is a person who likes to think and feel things on their own rather than being with lots of other people. They are happiest when they are with just one or two close friends, not in big groups or crowds. When you think of an introvert, you might imagine someone who is quiet or shy and prefers to be alone. But being an introvert is not just about being shy, it's about how you understand and interact with the world. A famous psychologist named Carl Jung came up with the words introvert and extrovert in the 1920s. These words describe two types of personalities based on where people get their energy from. Introverts get energy from being alone with their thoughts, while extroverts get energy from being around other people. Some people are really good at bargaining. They know just what to say to get what they want, while many of us might feel nervous about bargaining. Shy people might find bargaining hard. It's not that they are not confident, but bargaining often requires being a bit so office or tricky, which shy people don't usually like to do. Even though they might not be comfortable with bargaining, shy people have skills that can help them in these situations. Remember, nobody born a good bargainer. It's a skill you learn with practice. Shy people can also become great bargainers. You think about how the other person might respond to your request, plan what you will say and do in each situation so you are not caught off guard. Decide what the lowest amount you will accept and what your final offer will be. This will help you stay focused and not be surprised. Be direct when asking for what you want. Show your facts and explain why you deserve it. Good negotiations benefit both parties. If there's a pause or question, take your time to think before answering. This can help you give a better response. Rehearse what you will say and how you will act before the meeting. Keep your explanations short and clear. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel. Let us discuss some money habits of introverts. Introverts can find it hard to fit in, and sometimes they even act like they are outgoing just to cope. But being an introvert has its good sides, especially when it comes to money. They value friendships and don't feel the need to spend money to impress. They pick their friends carefully and don't usually hang out with people who are all about showing off or making them spend. So they don't feel the pressure to spend to fit in. If they do spend, it's because they really want to, not because they have to. Introverts like being at home and don't mind cooking or watching movies there. This means they spend less money going out to eat or to the movies. Even if they want to dance, they can have a party at home. They don't shop on impulse. They don't get tempted by sales or buy things just because they are there. They only buy what they need and want. Even when shopping online, they don't get distracted by suggestions to buy more. They stick to their list and don't spend more than they plan to. So introverts tend to save more money because they are careful about how they spend it and don't let others make them feel like they need to spend more. Introverts are very aware of their limits and they know when they need some alone time to refresh their minds and bodies. This helps them make better financial decisions. They don't just buy things without thinking about it, and they don't spend money on things that will only make them feel good for a short time. Instead, they make smart choices with their money. Shopping might be fun, but it can also lead to a lot of regret and debt. Introverts who take care of themselves know that it's important not to get carried away with shopping. They can think clearly about what they need and what is real worth spending money on. Introverts enjoy having close friendships and they like spending time with just a few good friends rather than being in big groups or at loud events. They prefer calm and small gatherings, which means they don't spend a lot of money on concerts or parties. This helps them save money and make their money go further. A study done in 2010 found that outgoing people tend to want things right away, while quiet people like to wait for a better reward later on. Even if an introvert wants something that an extrovert wants, they won't just go out and buy it right then. They take their time and think about if it's really worth it and if there's a smarter way to use their money. This helps them avoid making impulsive purchases and makes them much more careful with their money. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I would like to receive your support. Please give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel.